How to budget for Fitness Street, the #1 fitness destination in the world. I believe this video will be super helpful for many of you that have never been here before to help you plan your financials and save some money. I'm going to essentially break down how much things cost out here, everything from accommodation, training, food, scooter rental, travel insurance, and anything else I can think of. Take some notes. It's going to be a little bit longer than usual. I'm also going to type all this out down below in the description. I'll be going through quite a few different places that you can stay at around Fitness Street. So I'm also going to link up some review videos because I've stayed at almost every place around Fitness Street. So go and check all that out down below in the description. I've been here on Fitness Street as of July 2023 for 4 months. I leave in about 10 days from now, 11 days from now. I was on Fitness Street last year for 6 months. I track and record everything I spend every day using an app and using a spreadsheet. So I record everything, which has helped me to make this video. In saying that, everybody's different in terms of how they spend money, so this video is not a one-size-fits-all approach, just a general idea of how much things cost, and then you can pick and choose and develop your own itinerary and your own approximate cost of your own trip. So let's jump straight into it. I quickly need to mention, join the Fitness Street Facebook group. I'll link it up down below. If you have any questions about training out here, there's super helpful people in there. They'll help with answering your questions. I also should mention that all the prices that I'm about to mention in this video is in Thai Baht, the local currency. Feel free to convert that to your local currency. And everything here is based on a 1 month stay. So if you're coming in here for 1 month, then this video is going to be more closely aligned with your budget forecast. Let's get into it. I'm going to start with accommodation first. We're in the low season right now, July 2023. So these are low season prices. So accommodation, you can stay at the following places for the following prices. The first one is Oyo, spelled O-Y-O, and it's 8,000 baht per month. Okay, so just at Oyo, just off Fitness Street. And this is what one of the rooms looks like for 8,000 baht per month, including electricity and water, and TV will come. So 8,000 include electricity, water, include? Yeah.
8,000 baht.
No problems. Have to ask these questions. This is very common in Thailand to have this electric type shower arrangement. And the key is to get more. If you want to get more hot water out of that, you have to reduce the water pressure and it will be hotter. It's a little trick. Yeah, little trick. Tricks of the trade. So this is the room for 8,000 baht per month, including electricity and water. The next one, which is right next to Oyo, is called Baan Khun Yui. So I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that one's 9,000 baht per month. That includes electricity and water. Cheap accommodation here just off Fitness Street, starting with Oyo, that building there, 8,000 baht per month, including water, electricity. The place next to it, the colourful buildings, that's Baan Khun Yui. I think I pronounced that correctly, Baan Khun Yui. I walked through there before, I'll show you some footage. That's 9,000 baht per month, including water and electricity. So I'll show you some stuff of my little walkthrough just before. And then the place directly across the road is Pack Cottage / 2 home. So 2 homes just there. Pack Cottage, basically the same location. Currently 11,000 baht per month, including water and electricity. So there's 3 options for you, literally within a stone throw of each other. Just here off Fitness Street, the same street as Mr. Jom's, the same street as Titan Fitness, and Fitness Street is just at the top of that street. I should also mention, if you're staying at 2 home Pack Cottage, 2 home / Pack Cottage, Baan Khun Yui, Oyo, you can eat at this place right here. Phenomenal food, you should definitely eat there, right in there. The next one, which is on the same street, is Mr. Jom's, the famous Mr. Jom's, which has a phenomenal little restaurant canteen there. The food is great, but he also has accommodation located behind his little canteen, and he's charging 9,000 baht per month. So by the way, all these prices are valid as of July 2023. I went around this morning to get the latest prices for you guys. So that's Mr. John's. The next one is 2-home/6 Pack Cottage, a place that I've stayed at a lot myself in the past. 11,000 baht per month for either 2-home or 6-pack cottage. They're right next to each other. The next one on my list is Forest Bungalows. Forest Bungalows is 9,000 baht per month. I'll throw up a pricing table on your screen because it depends on the room that you choose to stay in. Standard room, standard bungalow, superior bungalow, and there's a deluxe room with a kitchen. So if you are meal prepping your food, need a kitchen, then that might be a more viable option for you. That is Forest Bungalows at 9,000 baht per month minimum in the low season. Okay, just a quick note. So you've got Forest Bungalows right here. And if these guys are full, don't have any availability left, then right across the road you've got Serene Villa, and as of July 2023, 12,000 baht per month. Just send a WhatsApp message to that number +66 or email the Gmail, and I just checked that information is current, up-to-date information. That's all you got to do. If I move down my page here, I've got two more. I've got Sawasdee Villa and I've got Khaonoi Bungalow. So what I suggest you do, just contact those two places directly. Give you the information down below in the description in terms of their WhatsApp number and email address as well. One thing I should mention very quickly is that if you want to get these prices, and by the way, I'm not affiliated with these places, I'm not getting paid or sponsored to make this video, I should make that very clear. You need to contact them directly. Don't do this through booking.com. You'll just spend more money than what you need to. So reach out to these places directly, give them the dates that you plan on staying, and they will offer you these prices as of July 2023, low season prices. What you can actually do is you can maybe get 1 or 2 nights accommodation on Fitness Street anywhere, and then just door knock and just go up to the reception and book 1 month accommodation that way. It's what I usually do, and that's how you'll usually get these prices. So that's a little hack that I've learned over the years. Let's move on. So another one is Little Hill Resort. That's 18,000 baht per month for the standard room, and that price is actually for both high and low season. So that price will not change, and that's including water, electricity, a swimming pool, housekeeping, all that kind of stuff. It's called Little Hill Resort. Okay, so this is Little Hill Resort, just off a side street to Fitness Street. I just walked in there, 18,000 baht per month for both high and low season, including water, electricity, housekeeping, swimming pool, all that kind of stuff. I'll show you a little video of me walking through there. So it's called Little Hill Resort. Just contact those guys directly. It's on the same street as TNY Muay Thai just there, and the other places, very windy, and the other places I pointed out before, Oyo, Baan Khun Yui, 6-pack cottage, 2-home, all on the same street as Little Hill Resort. And then this building here is 8,000 baht per month. This is 8,000 baht per month for the rooms in this one, managed by Little Hill. You just contact these guys here. This is their cheaper option, 8,000 baht per month. And then you got Mr. Joms right there. Nobody really knows about that, but when you contact Little Hill Resort directly, say that you saw this video and that and that you're interested in their much cheaper option of 8,000 baht per month, which is a building which is directly across the road from Little Hill Resort. They don't usually mention that, but if you tell them you want to stay in the cheaper room for 8,000 baht per month, they will give it to you. And then you've got the more expensive end of the scale in terms of accommodation. You've got Marina House, which is, I made a video on that last year. I'll link it up down below. At the moment, 25,000 baht per month. The Blue Hotel, okay, they've got a nice infinity pool, which I've also made a video of down below in the description. 25,000 baht per month. Signature Resort is between 25,000 and 27,000 baht per month. I've made another video on that. I'll link it up down below. And then all the Cocos, so Cocoville, Coco Retreat, and Coco Paradiso. Just contact them directly. I'll give you the email address. Check out the videos I've made on that place down below if you want to see what those places look like in greater detail. And the last thing you can do is go to Facebook Marketplace, which I have also done, to look for cheaper accommodation that is not listed on booking.com, not listed on any other website. Facebook Marketplace is another good option as well. So that's essentially how much your accommodation costs. So pick and choose where you would like to stay, and let's move on. So the next big piece of our expenses is going to be your training, right? So for 1 month, and I'm gonna, depends on where you guys decide to train. So for the past couple of months, I've been training at Tiger Muay Thai, so I'm gonna use them as a benchmark. So Tiger Muay Thai all-inclusive package is 15,500 baht per month. But I saw on their website this morning, they've got a 20% discount thing. If you just go on their website, have a look. So yeah, 20% off that price, all-inclusive. So I've been doing the all-inclusive myself. And if you want to do PT sessions at Tiger, which I've also done, they're 700 baht per session, and they're phenomenal. I highly recommend them. I've made plenty of videos on this stuff. I'm not going to talk about it too much. But the private sessions with the trainers are phenomenal. And then Unit 27. So if you guys decide that you want to do more of a CrossFit strength and conditioning trip to Fitness Street, then you could perhaps stick with more Unit 27 classes. A drop-in at Unit 27 is 430 baht. But if you want to do a 6-session pack, it's 2,580 baht. 12 sessions is 4,280 baht. 24 sessions, 8,350 baht. By the way, all this stuff is on their website. I'll link it up down below. Unit 27 Phuket for the latest prices in case these prices change. What I suggest you do perhaps is pick a gym, whether it be a Muay Thai gym like Tiger Muay Thai, which has everything from Western boxing to fitness classes to MMA to everything you can imagine. And then you can do perhaps 6 sessions at Unit 27 on top of that. So you can taste both Tiger Muay Thai and Unit 27, or you can just get 24 sessions at Unit 27 and just do all of their CrossFit classes and all of their strength and conditioning classes and spend your entire month training at Unit 27. You can also do drop-in sessions at other gyms around Fitness Street, such as TNY Muay Thai, Ratachai, Phuket Top Team. You'll usually spend around 300-400 baht per group class drop-in if you want to just drop in and do different drop-in sessions at different gyms. Okay, so that's generally how much training costs. If we move down to food is very hard because everyone eats differently, and some people want to eat very cheap, other people don't care. For me personally, Tony's Restaurant, Ochadi, Mr. Jom's and Tai Tai are going to be the cheaper options. You can get cheaper than that, depends on how long you want to come out for. So if you're coming out here for 6 months or 3 months or 6 months or 12 months, and you really want to save money, then you can go a little bit cheaper than that at a few other places as well. Because Fitness Street, to be fair, is it is more expensive. I mean, it's much cheaper than what you'll pay back home in your home country, but when you compare it to Thailand, Fitness Street is more expensive. But for Fitness Street, Tony's Restaurant, around 200 baht for a meal. I usually pay about 160 baht for a meal at Tony's Restaurant. Big portion sizes, same with Ochadi. Ochadi is right across the road from Tony's Restaurant, about the same, And Mr. Jom's, who I mentioned before, has the accommodation. He has incredible food, about 140, 160 baht per main dish. Tai Tai, about the same, but it's mainly Thai food. You should definitely try it though. Tai Tai is on Fitness Street. I usually pay around 150, 200 baht per main dish. I usually spend personally on food between 500 to 700 baht per day, for me personally, okay? Then you have other options for food on Fitness Street, such as Pure Prep, which is around 160, 200 baht per main, and Trooper Eats, about the same. And I've got here lattes and coffees, so I know people watching this, some you guys will not do that because not drink coffee or lattes because they cost around 100 baht, 80 baht each. I know you want to save some money. It's cheaper just to go and buy coffee from the 7-Eleven or Tops. The convenience shop here used to be called Family Mart, and you can just make coffee at home. But just as an idea, I'm from Melbourne, so if you like the occasional coffee, about 80 baht, 100 baht for a latte here. Okay, so next one is scooter rental. So my scooter cost me 3,000 baht per month, and that's for I think it's 125cc scooter, and I pay 100 baht for fuel every 2 to 3 weeks. I use my scooter every day to get everywhere. Just so convenient. It's cheaper. I ride everywhere. It's 100 baht for fuel, thereabouts. Very, very cheap. I used to own a scooter and 2 sports bikes back in Melbourne. So the cost of running my scooter here is about the same costs that I was paying back in Melbourne when I had my scooter. I should also quickly mention, not technically part of the budget, but before renting a scooter, you should definitely get an international driver's permit. If you don't and you get stopped, you'll get fined. It's simple as that. The police here will stop you. If you don't have your international driver's permit, they will fine you. That is it. And your fine could be 10,000 baht, 20,000 baht. You know, very easy to get this document before you leave your home country. In Australia, you go to RACV. You go to the RACV website and you just apply that way, which is what I did. All right, next one is travel insurance. So I use Safety Wing. I'll link it up down below. 1,600 baht per month. Quite a cheap option. I was with World Nomads before. Now I just am recovering from an abscess thing that I have removed. I have all my medical bills here, so I will be making a claim with travel insurance to get some of that money back. So I've been here for 4 months, and first time I'll be making a claim. The next one is other. So all the things I couldn't make a category for. So men's haircut, right? So 300 baht every couple of weeks on Fitness Street, super cheap. And they do a better job than the guys back home in Melbourne, and I pay a hell of a lot of money for a fade back home. SIM cards, so your first month is going to be around 600 baht for a SIM card, and then you pay around 300 baht every month for unlimited data, phone calls, this and that, for a Thai SIM card. I highly recommend it. 300 baht per month or 350 baht per month, nothing. Visa extension is going to cost you 1,900 baht. For every time you extend for the second month of your stay, you have to pay that cash at the immigration office. You can only extend your visa once, and then you have to do a visa run. The visa run will cost you around 3,500 baht, and that will allow you to essentially, that's a 1-day trip. You leave the country, then you come back all in the same day, and that's 3,500 baht thereabouts. I'm getting some messages, so I apologize. I meant they're not urgent messages. The next one is a full body massage. I know it sounds like a weird thing to mention, but I know a lot of people coming to Fitness Street, some of them never been to Thailand before, and you want to do the whole like cheap massage thing. It's 300 to 400 baht per 1 hour massage. I don't get massages anymore unless I have like an injury, into like a torn muscle or something. Like last year I tore my calf like 3 times, and I was going in to get a calf massage. But anyway, full body massage, 300 to 400 baht. Laundry costs you around 40 baht per kilogram. You can do that on Fitness Street. Next one is convenience store. So there are 3 convenience stores on Fitness Street. There's Big C. There's Tops, used to be called Family Mart, now it's called Tops. And then 7-Eleven. I usually, spend about 150 baht per day just on like little knickknacks. Sometimes water, bananas, snacks, that kind of stuff. Ton Mai Spa. Okay, so this is like a little recovery place. Highly recommend you go and check out. 150 baht per entry. The next one is the barbecue beatdown at Tiger Muay Thai. That's once per month. So if you're going to be on Fitness Street toward the end of the month, I think it's the last Saturday of every month. I get this mixed up for some reason. It's 1,200 baht. It's definitely worth going to. It's a big social event. I highly recommend you go to a barbecue beatdown at least once when you're coming out to Fitness Street. And that is it. So I hope that was super helpful. I can't think of anything else. Now, if you're a regular to Fitness Street and I've missed something out, and I probably have, please leave it down below in the comments section. If you have any other questions about budgeting and cost and that kind of stuff, can you please go to the Fitness Street Facebook group and ask your questions in there, because I set that group up years ago so people can help each other out. So it's a really good group. Go join that Fitness Street Facebook group. If you could do me a massive favor, hit the like button on this video, because it just helps the video tremendously get pushed through the algorithm and all this sort of stuff. It takes a lot of time for me to prepare these videos, to put them all together, to edit, to get the information together. And because I'm not paid or sponsored to make these videos, it's time away from, my business, bradnewtonfitness.com, where I have to make these videos and out of my time. So I would really appreciate if you just hit the like button. Anyway, that's it. Also check out the walking tour video down below if you guys want to see a walking tour of the entire Fitness Street. It's one of the most popular videos in the playlist. We'll give you a good idea of how things are connected together, where all the gyms are located, all the places in terms of the accommodation. They're all pretty much walking distance to Fitness Street or on Fitness Street. I haven't given you any place in this video where you have to get a scooter or an in-driver or a taxi or whatever. There are other places that you can stay at, which I haven't mentioned, that are on Fitness Street. But there are other places off Fitness Street where you will definitely need a scooter or a taxi or whatever to get here. So please go and check out my second YouTube channel. I am going to create some more videos on my second YouTube channel. Show me some support over there. Helping people get shredded with some videos of sharing my knowledge around bodybuilding and this kind of stuff. And if you guys are coming to Fitness Street, have any other questions, let me know in the comments in the Facebook group, and I'll see you in the future. Thanks for watching.